All right, guys, new setting. I know, don't pay attention to it too much. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Tyler Gates, aka TAG Law 205, and yes, new setting. But it's for a good reason because it's a new day. It's a new day in Atlanta. I don't know how to say this, but Jorge Soler, you're gonna be missed here, obviously for your 2021 run. But when you came back, you just struggle. But it's fine. It's fine. Because if you look at who we got in return for him, going back to the Los Angeles Angels, Griffin Canning. Is he the Max Fried replacement? Now, he's not as good as Max Fried. Max Fried is, in my opinion, an all-time Braves pitcher, and he is the ace of that staff. Yes, with Spencer Strider. But how does this affect Max Fried's free agency? This is my biggest question. I love the okay. So the trade is right, straight up player for player swap. Griffin Canning for Jorge Soler. The Braves and Angels came to agreements on the trade literally a few days after the World Series, with the Dodgers winning 3-1, obviously, 4-1, excuse me, in a gentleman's sweep, beating the Yankees in 5 games. Now, I love this move for the Braves. I don't love it for the Angels. Yes, people talking about they need pitching, they need pitching, they need pitching. And you just traded one of your best pitchers, and now you're going to need even more pitching. But there's something else that they did that we're going to get into in another video. But I want to speak on this trade because, yes, it did happen a few days ago, but it took me a while to analyze and actually see where pieces go. If this is going to be a biggest trade, which I don't think it is, it's already been finalized. I like it for the Angels. Jorge Soler, I'm going to say for the Angel side, Jorge Soler, it's a power bat. Angels are used to power bats. Brandon Drury, of course, the Hall of Famer Mike Trout, amongst others. Anthony Rendon can get pop in that bat. We know from 2019 World Series. Yes, that's 5 years ago, and yes, he has been very consistent since signing with the Angels in 2020. Now, one thing I will say about the Angels farm system that is saving them right now. The Angels farm system. Christian Moore, I believe he's number 8 or somewhere right there in their system. He could have been moved higher now, but he's going to be a guy that you're going to see in 2025, as well as Nelson Rada. Of course, Caden Dana, their number 1 pitching prospect and overall prospect. I like that kid. I like that kid a lot. This is another kid that, in my opinion, is going to be one of the greatest pitchers in the game. I said it months ago that he's going to be an all-star. Give him 2 years, he will be an all-star, right? I'm not saying he's going to be Paul Schemes. I'm not saying that he's going to be Max Fried. I'm not saying that he's going to be Spencer Strider right out the gate. Didn't say that. What I'm saying is he's going to forge his own path to starting. And he's going to revolutionize and reinvigorate and reignite the Angels and the pitching position in Los Angeles. They have some other guys in that farm system as well that I could name. A bunch of guys that are going to come up in 2025. I don't see them competing, even though the Angels love to say that they're competing. Obviously, that was foretold when Shohei Levin went to their rival Dodgers and ended up winning the World Series in year 1 of that 10-year deal. So, pure pain for at least 9 more years for the Angels. For the Angels. Mike Trout, retirement. Is it looming? It has to be looming in his head. It has to be looming in his head. But I think my biggest question from this trade is what I said prior to. What does this mean for Max Fried's free agency? I think he's going to come back to the Braves, and we're going to give him a nice lucrative deal that he deserves. He's going to come back. He is going to be a Cy Young favorite. These are predictions. You can come back to this video. He is going to be a Cy Young favorite. I didn't say he's going to win it, but he's definitely going to be in the top 3, top 2 conversation next year if he can get healthy. If he can stay healthy and at least play half of the season, if not 100 games. He'll be there, right? He'll be there. Pitch count is another thing that's going to go into Cy Young, but we'll get into that. But lastly, what I want to say on this trade is I hope this now starts the offseason with trades because the winter meetings have started now. And the winter meetings are where you can discuss trades, make trades, discuss free agency, free agents, make minor moves, waves, cuts to forge a pursuit of free agents. So we're going to see a lot of rumors out of the winter meetings. Brent Rooker is another dude who the A's are just stupid and they will not trade. The GM said that we're not trading Brent Rooker. So looks like to me that they want to be competitive. I don't see anybody that's going to want to come to Sacramento, though. But once again, that's another conversation for another day, right? What does this mean for Max Fried's free agency? That is my question harping on this trade. What does this mean for Max Fried? What does this mean for the Atlanta Braves? Is Alex Anthopoulos going to let Max Fried walk? Is he going to bring back Max Fried? Is he going to do a sign and trade and get prospects back? Does this mean that Hurston Waldrop is the full-time second ace or third ace behind Spencer Strider and Smith Shawver? I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see.